What's going on? Happy Wednesday. So today in the video, talk about, or a lot of questions I get asked is, people saying, hey, I want to list my house on the water. What should I expect? How should I get it ready? How long should it be on the market before it actually sells? Average days on market, things like that, right? And, the answer, there's a lot of answers to those questions, but let's break it down. So first things first, how long should you expect your home to be on the market for? Say you're 5 million and up, 10 million and up. Typically, you want a 1-year listing agreement because at that point, if you have a really special property, a home you built to your liking, a custom home, it's probably gonna sit for a year. Right now, with homes on the water, they're selling, rather quickly just because of where the market's at now. Now, if you have a super unique property, my buddy has a listing down in Boca right now, and it was custom to their liking, like wallpaper, everything like that. And it's been on the market. They've had a few price reductions, things like that, but they just got on their contract. But right now with the waterfront market, whatever the price is set at, it's most likely selling. Typically average days on market is around 78, depending on what price point you're at. But at the same time, in the same breath, right, it's selling at that price, if not a little less, just because the waterfront market is just so limited, especially if you have new construction on the water. It's selling right away at their price typically. Now, what do I need to do to get my home ready to hit the market if you're on the water? Well, you're going to want nice photos. Obviously, you want to do aerial photos. You want to show the waterfront. You want to show what it has to offer. Do you have any fixed bridges in the way? Anything that you could tell the potential buyers what you have to offer, because most of these people that move on the water are most likely boaters, or they want to be boaters. So if you have a fixed bridge of, say, 17 feet, you're not getting a sports fisher in there. You're not getting anything big. So now you're limiting your buyer pool. When you're getting ready to sell, you're also going to want to make sure, obviously you want nice weather for the photos, things like that, the basics. And you're also going to want to clean up the property. You're going to want to make sure you're probably going to have a seawall inspection. You're going to have different, make sure there's no pool leaks, basic stuff that your property manager is most likely already taking care of. But overall, to get your property ready, you want to clean. Your property manager is most likely already going to have that. And if you don't have a property manager, then you're going to want to probably get someone, or just have a great agent that comes in ahead of time before you take the photos and say, hey, touch this up, do that, blah, 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 right? But overall, if you're just watching this video and you're saying, hey, I don't have a property manager, and I want to buy a house on the water, or just want to buy something really nice, and this is a seasonal thing, you're most likely going to want a property manager. These property managers manage everything. The one person that I use for all my property management for the luxury homes that we sell for all my clientele, he makes sure that there's food in the fridge for when they come back home or come to visit. They get picked up from the airport. They manage their calendars. They schedule things. Like they run their life when they're down here, as much as you want. So there's a video that I talk about the property manager, so you should probably check that out. But overall, to get your property ready, you're going to want to make sure it's as presentable as possible. You're going to most likely expect, when you go list it, a year listing agreement. And if it's a beautiful home, and which I'm sure it is, it's going to sell rather quickly. So anyways, do you have any questions? Call me. My number's down below. And let me know what your thoughts. Comment down below, subscribe, and click the like button.